Hi everybody, thank you for coming back to Glows with Us and More channel, YouTube channel. I wanted to make this video on our shadow collection. I only have the one frosted shade in, but the shadow collection in the book is like this. There are two different kind of shades. One is the frosted shade, which is the one I have. One looks just like linen. Okay, now the difference in these, which I'll show you when I get this open, it still goes on a base, just like our other lampshades and stuff goes on. It's somewhat similar to that. But the insert that we have is going to go on the inside of the shade. Okay, which I only have one of those, but I want to show you how these work. So this is considered, I know it's hard to see because I have it also on the table. This is our shadow collection. Beautiful pieces. They look gorgeous when they're together. So the base, let's go ahead and get the base open. And the base, it says Lampshade Collection for the base. This one is considered a broad base. That's what it's going to say on your box, because they're going to come in three different sections. You're going to have your frosted shade, your base, and you're also going to have your insert. So you're going to have three different boxes to make this one up. So we're going to start with our base. Which are always packed extremely well. And you'll have your paper directions type in there. See how it shows you to put together what pieces go where. Okay, so that's in your base. Which is like this. And I know I showed you this before, like with the tulips. This is cloth on the bottom. And then of course it also has, this is going to be a 25 watt bulb because it's got the 25W right there for 25 watt. Because you can look on your bottom of any of the pieces, no matter what it is, base, tulip, lampshade, shadow, regular ceramic, it's going to have right down there what your bulb should be. This has like cork on the inside. It's like a corking or some kind of felt to protect. This one has a black cord with your on and off switch. So this is the base. Now this is the insert. Now I have the marker art insert. This is actually out of a school order that I got, and it's quite fine. They know I'm showing it. They're going to allow me to film it. They're all right with that, which is really sweet. I have a lot of good people. Now the insert is like a metal, sort of like the ones that go on the outside, but these are going to go on the inside instead. You still have, well, you don't have to have a part for a cord. I thought it still says Scentsy on here, but that's very nice. Can you see somewhat of the pattern design before I put it in there? Let's take a look at that. It's a little hard. If I had a little white insert, it'd show you a little bit better. Maybe my hand will help. And that shows you. It's got the seam in the back. But it's kind of like the flowery, and it almost looks like pumpkins or something to me. We'll see more when it gets inside on the bulb. But that's your insert, and then here's the frosted shade, which is what your bulb should be in. Should be. And you know my cats are going to come up and join us again. I think it's Bandit's wanting to come and say hi this time. Last time it was Blue Eyes. I'll have to take a picture, or I'll have to show you my tabby bear. He helps me the most when UPS delivers my Scentsy boxes. My tabby bear is the biggest one, and one of the reasons I started buying Scentsy years ago. He's the one that got the hair burnt up to his pad, because he's a long-haired tabby. He's an orange tabby. Pretty dish. So this one's got the white type dish. Now this, that the dish sits in the box, I'm sorry, I should have showed you that. This sits in here like that. It comes in like that with a bubble wrap on it. This is the cardboard, and it says in there now, because they didn't at first, it says warmer ring inside. So the ring is inside this cardboard that holds that glass dish on it. And sometimes you have to pop up these little parts here to let it come out. There we go. So this is going to sit up like this on top of it, and then this will sit right there on it. That's how it sits up on top. That's the ring. And it does come in that cardboard, so we have to remember to look for that. Then we have a little styrofoam piece, which I should have got my letter opener. be able to get it out a little easier, because I don't want to hurt the glass. Thank you, honey. My honey helped. He is so good. And maybe I need to turn it upside down. There we go. I broke the little side. They pack extremely well. Even for UPS or anything, these things come extremely well packed. I'll pull that out. See, and there's your shade in there. So when you pull this out, the bulb should be in this, and it is. 25-watt bulb, because it says so on the bottom. Yay. They look like the Einstein bulbs. They're kind of see-through, and they got all that whatever. That's kind of like, cool. Put this together. Now the one I got is the frosted shade. Very pretty. Almost looks like when you take glass and roll in Epsom salt. It's that frosted. It's just a frost. You hear that? It's a, I don't know if they're showing up as well or not. It's a very kind of sharp, not sharp. It's kind of like, you know, just a rough texture. Just a rough type texture. It's not smooth at all. I mean, it's not going to hurt you, it's not going to cut you, but it looks like frost. It actually, from a distance, it looks like frost. But up close, it almost, you know, like when you roll something in like Epsom salt, or you do that textured paint, because I'm a crafter, you know, and stuff, and it kind of looks like that. Let me get this plugged in. Like I said, it comes in a frosted, and it comes in a linen, and the linen looks just like linen when it's lit up. So, this is going to go on here. Make sure I got that right. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and turn this on so we can see how bright it is before we do the rest of it. Wow. Yes, very bright. It kind of knocked me out, didn't it? Oh, you should see that in person though. It's extremely bright, extremely pretty. Now, your shades, there's 3 of them that comes in. The one I have is Marker Art. Make sure I have this upright. And it goes inside instead of outside. Oh, look at that. And there's still quite a bit of room around the bulb. Oh, you'll see that as well now. See? A lot of room around the bulb, so it's not touching the bulb or anything. But isn't that gorgeous? I'll put the seam towards the back. Look at the different angles on that. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'm going to have to be buying the other ones. Oh, see, look, it does look like a pumpkin. I love this stuff. It reminds me of almost like, I don't know, a flower cornfield type, just, I don't know, kind of countryish type. Maybe not. That is really, really gorgeous. This is the first time I've seen it in person, too, so you and I are both sharing this. Who's ever watching this, you and I are both sharing it. Isn't that pretty? And then whenever you want to change the insert, you just take this one out, put the other one in, which I wish I had the other ones now. But then to go ahead and put your scent in for the warmer, oh, see, I came back live. You put your ring on. Let me put a hand here. See, you put the ring on, just on top, like so. And you just put your dish on top of that, which actually sits in the insert too. You can use it without the insert, but it'd be extremely, extremely bright. See? You can use it without the insert. You don't really have to have anything in there. You want to just leave it extremely, you know, bright, and this is extremely white. It's really, really nice. It is definitely frosted. Very sharp. You see this, honey? Look at it. Now watch when I turn it. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it makes it look so big. It just, yeah, it's really, it projects it. Really beautiful. I like the way the dish kind of hangs over, too. Now the other ones, which my book closed, let me get back in there for you, and I'll tell you what the other ones are that comes with. Now this is the Marker Art. Then there's this middle one. It's called Abby, which almost looks like keyholes, or it's got that certain design to it. And then there's the Zinnia, which is the flowers. Can you see that? These are the 3 that you can get to put inside. And then the one I have is frosted, and there's one that looks just like linen, which I know you can go on and look at the catalog or go onto my site and just take a look at it and everything and see. Isn't that beautiful? So that's our shadow collection. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, thank you for coming back. Thank you for checking this out. Is there anything else you can see or any questions, or you want help getting one, you just let me know. Either contact me here or go ahead and go on my website. Everything's right there. I'm sure you already have my website, but it's www.glowswicklessandmore.scentsy.us. Have to slow that down. It's a little bit long. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. Well, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye. Let's see how that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that.